Hey everyone, welcome back to the GRE How To Series, where we go over tips and tricks on how to do our very, very best on the GRE test. Today we're going to go over the difference between permutations and combinations, so stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. So I'm really excited to talk about combinations and permutations because these are things that usually confuse me. So I wanted to take this opportunity to do my research, figure out how I'm going to explain it so that not only will you be able to understand it, but I got a way better understanding of it too. When it comes to combinations and permutations, they are actually pretty related to each other. The most important thing to remember is it has to do with order and whether or not it matters. So if the order does matter, it's a permutation. And if the order does not matter, it is a combination. So to think of a situation where an order does matter, it's like a password. When you put A, B, and C in as a password, you can't put C, B, and A and expect the password to let you in. Now, when it comes to combinations, it's just the number of groups. So ABC is the same as BCA because A is still A, B is still B, and C is still C. Now, I like this graphic because it really helps you understand and conceptualize the difference between permutations and combinations. As you can see, you can have many more sets of options when there are permutations, but in this case, there's only one combination. 3, 2, 1 is the same as 1, 2, 3, so it's one combination. So when we're practicing for this and these kinds of questions in the GRE, there are two questions I always want you to ask yourself when you're trying to identify and solve the kinds of problems. First, does order matter? If order matters, then you know it's a permutation. If order doesn't matter, then you know it's combination. The second question to ask is, can the choices repeat? Because if they can, that completely changes the calculation that you need to make. So consider this question. How many different committees of 5 people can be chosen from 10 people? Okay, so the first question, does order matter in this context? No. If you pick the person second or third, it's still the same person, so it does not matter. So this is going to be a combination that we're going to have to compute. Now, second question, does the number of people repeat? No, because you can't have one person on 2 teams. So it is a matter of putting together an easy combination where we have 10 choices, it's a combination, and there are 5 slots. So we're gonna plug that into the equation. 10 choices, 10 factorial, over 5 slots, r factorial, times the factorial of the number of people minus the slots. And that gives us answer B. Let's take a look at another question. Jones is the chairman of a committee. In how many ways can a committee of 5 be chosen from 10 people, given that Jones must be one of them? So the most important thing to do here is organize the information. Since Jones is already in one committee, then there's only 9 people to choose after. So it's going to be 9 people. We know that it's a combination based on the fact of what? Order doesn't matter, and the people can't repeat. So there's only going to be 4 slots to fill. All right, now let's see if you can do this one on your own. Beyonce has 25 costume options and must choose 3 for Coachella, #Beachella. How many different sets can she create if she does not repeat outfits? Pause the video and put your answer in the comments below. And if you haven't seen the Beyonce performance in Coachella, you are missing a piece of your soul because it gives life. All right, how did you do? So we know that this is a combination because the order doesn't matter in this case. We also know that she can't repeat her outfits because of course she can't. So we've got 25 options it's a combination, and she has 3 outfits in a set. Now that we have this organized, I'll throw up the equation so that you can see how to solve this problem. So as you can see, it's 25 factorial because those are the number of costume options that she has. And then she has 3 outfits in a set. And in order to reduce the number of permutations, you actually subtract the number of options from the choices in order to find the factorial that you multiply against. Of course, the answer is B because it's Beachella, and that's how it goes. That's all we have for today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? This is awesome. We're talking about the GRE and Beyonce at the same time, making this way cooler than it would be if you're just sitting alone in a dark room. I don't know why it would be dark, but sitting alone, not enjoying all of this energy. It's all happening. It's all right here. Subscribe and click the bell button so you can be notified when there's a new video.